Hello and welcome to Charter School Solutions online board training modules. These modules are a resource for board members from across the country to be able to get the education and resources that they need to do their job well and hit the ground running when it comes to governance and running a charter school. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of our platform, show you some of the main aspects of our platform and what makes it unique, and how it can really help your school and your board succeed. To start off, we have the introduction section right up here at the top. We have a news forum, and we have an introduction to the modules so that you can know what to expect from the modules. We also have our acronym sheet, which is kind of like the guide of everything. So as we say IEPs, as we say SAC, as we say FAPE, all those different things in the trainings, that you would have a resource key to understand what we're talking about. We also have top 10 mistakes made by charter school boards and best practices for charter boards. These are just great places to start off your education. If we go down here, we have 8 different modules. You can see some of the topics that we have here, covering a wide variety of governance issues for charter school boards. And then we also have our bonus material, which is always being added to as well. So to start off, I'll show you module 1, which is a pretty typical module, and just go through the format. So we have the basics lesson here. You can go through and you can see that there's 2 parts to the video. Most of our videos are about 10 minutes in length, so you can judge how long you have to complete the video. If you play the video, it'll load, it'll take you through a PowerPoint, and it's hosted by one of several different people. It might be hosted by Charter School Solutions staff, or it might be hosted by an outside expert. Go through the lesson, watch the videos, and then you can move on. As you're watching the videos too, we have provided the PowerPoint so that you can follow along or take any notes as you want. Next resource that we have is our exemplars. Our exemplars are downloadable resources that we are providing, and you can actually edit them. These are not PDF format. We're actually giving out the spreadsheets or the Word docs that can be used by your school, can then take it and use it as you wish. We also have our questions, comments, and discussion, and this is a place for people to discuss the lessons. We have our standard questions based off each one so that boards can have a discussion with themselves, or if you have a question or comment, these are moderated by our Charter School Solutions staff, so we will try to get back to you as soon as we can with an answer to your question. So this is a great place to air your questions, comments, and have a great discussion. Then lastly, we have our quiz. Now our quiz is what really sets us apart because we want to assure that every board member has a great training experience and can back that up with the information. So if I go to this quiz here, I have question 1, and as you can see, I've already previewed question 1 here, and I have my question and I have my ABCD. Some of our questions are true false. Some of our questions have actually 6 or 7 different items that can be chosen from. We want to make sure that our questions are not easily guessed or that people can cheat on this. So if you notice, we have 13 questions for the board member to take. They have to score a 10 or higher to be able to pass this quiz. But we have 20 questions in the question bank. So every time a board member takes the quiz, they will get different questions that pop up. So 13 of the 20 possible questions. Then within most of our questions, we will sort the actual letter choices that you can have. So my B here, build a new building, might be D next time I take the quiz if I need to retake the quiz. Or if I go through the quiz and I say question 1, the answer is C, let's just say, I can't then give that answer sheet to another board member and have them pass the quiz using mine, because their question 1 and their 1C will be completely different from what I'm viewing. So that you can rest assured knowing that everybody on the board has completed the training and has actually done a very respectable quiz, and that they know what they're talking about when they're starting on with the board. You can see that we have multiple modules. Each one is a little bit different from each other. They have the basics format, but if we go into, say, school finance is a very, very large topic in charter schools, and so we have about an hour of content in just our lessons alone. And this is hosted by two different charter schools experts, and actually we have an attorney that gives most of the advice for this section. So you can see our individual topics even within finance, which is long-term facility planning, board treasurer role, budget development, all that can go right in here. So this is a large topic, so we have more lessons that are available in this, and you can see the length of each of our lessons here. And then can go back and take the quiz for this section once that's all been completed, and again, post any questions, comments, and discussion. That's the standard format for all of our modules. You can see we have 8 different topics, but then we're always updating our bonus material. So we have bonus videos that are topics that come up in charter schools quite a bit, but don't really fit into some of those other modules, and so we'll put them in there. And then we actually have bonus exemplars, which are just resources that again can't really fit into the other ones, but we're always adding. And as charter school law or new updates come out, we will put more information on this. So this content is really the up-to-date stuff that's coming in, and it's our fun place that we can deal with topics as they're coming up. Thank you very much for taking part in this walkthrough of Charter School Solutions board modules. If you would like to contact us about your school being a part of our modules, you can follow the contact information in the description below.